Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Divinity Original Sin 2. And I just finished a pretty massive combat with Griff and all of his goons. And I was victorious, although the Red Prince died in the combat, so I'm going to have to resurrect him. But first, let's go ahead and loot this lady. So we've got a diary here. And that is Butter, so we have Butter's diary. I'll read that a little bit later here. It looks like I can take all of these things now. I might as well go ahead and rest while I'm up here. I think I'm the only one that was hurt out of all of the characters, and of course the prince who died. Alright, well, let's go find the rest of the corpses down here. I find it very interesting that the Magisters are running this fort, but they really don't care too much about what the inmates do, as I just killed a bunch of people, and they don't really care at all, and they're supposed to be our guards. Alright. Alright, a stew. There's the Red Prince. So, Resurrection Scroll. Resurrect. There. Alright, there he is. And very hurt, of course, but plan is not to get into combat at the moment. You know, just as a precaution, I should probably have him rest as quick before. I mean, yeah, there's things I need to do here, but I just want to make sure my party members are healed up in case we're in a big combat again like that. I noticed that he's getting healed for more. I wonder if it's because he has more total hit points than some of my other party members. All right. Let's go loot the rest of the bodies. They should mostly all be over here. All right, so this is all Griff stuff. Go ahead and take that. I think we have two bodies over here. A pitchfork, huh? We're getting a lot of two-handed weapons, which is not really useful to my party, unfortunately. It looks like it allows me to take everything that's over here now. I guess the people that would accuse me of stealing are no longer alive, so I might as well take the shovel, because that is an important item. I mean, granted, the lizard people can dig without one, but you know what? Might as well take a shovel. And then we've got some sacks over here. Alright, I'm assuming that Griff's key is for the elf that's locked up. Alright, so let's take a look at some of this stuff. It doesn't mark it if it's been stolen. It doesn't look like it is marking it. So I might as well go ahead and divide some of these things. Poison arrows can go over here. Okay, that's a narcotic. Simple shirt. I think that's better than the simple shirt that the Red Prince has, and is indeed. Go ahead and swap that out. And then the only other character that doesn't really have armor is Loesch here. So I'm going to give her the other shirt. And then that's just a normal. Then we have pants that give 10 armor. I already have pants that give 10 armor, so if I were to give that to anyone, I guess I'd give that to the Red Prince as well. Oh wait, this is the Red Prince I'm selected on. So he already has pants that give him armor. As do I. So I'll go ahead. It does give movement speed, so I'll give it to Seville here. Should improve her armor. And then Loesch will get the shirt. So she's half dressed decently now. And I guess elves are never dressed decently. Okay. I don't think I got any weapons that I think are all that useful to my party. I mean, I can double check here. Yeah, see, that's a two-handed weapon. I'm sure it says in the description somewhere, but might as well test it out. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put the key in my inventory just so we've got that stuff cleaned up. And then, where'd that diary go? There was another diary that I picked up. There it is. Butter's diary. Might as well read it. Getting used to the Griff crowd. Last week I had a cold and Waltz gave me half her soup ration. Said I needed to stay well. She acted like it was just so I could stand guard, but I knew better. Soup tasted like moldy socks all the time. Faces go in and out of this place all the time. 5 new folks one day, 5 get rounded up and hauled into the fort the next. Always different faces. It's like passing portraits in a long, long hall. Alright. I guess interesting. And then I have level ups to do, but first I want to free... I think I searched everybody. Yeah, I'm sure there's other things to search around here, but we'll do that in a little bit. Let's go talk to this guy. Alright, an elf caked in mud and blood looks up at you from the bottom of the cage. He holds his shoulder at a strange angle. Alright, so I think I've read that already. You killed him. Griff dies? Please, find his key. Let me out. Alright, well, we found the key. Alright. Well done. Sometimes the best way from a situation is the simplest. I hope Griff rests in peace, even if he lives in anger. You helped me. You saved me from the terrible man. But still there is more I ask of you. I know a way out of here, and this I tell you, but there is something else. I knew there would be something. Alright. Ask what he wants. Tehila, she is everything. A ruler, a seer, a knower, a child. She cannot be lost here. Okay, ask him what he has in mind. It is for all our people, for the world. Give me your map. I show you the way out. A secret, dangerous, but it leads to freedom. I give you this amulet. You must pass the elves of Shoulder north. Tell them Tehila is here. They will send help. Please, she is important. I go to her. I wish you good luck, and I thank you for all of us. Alright. I don't know if that's something that we'll do in the course of this playthrough, because I don't know how much of the game we'll actually get into, but... Alright. And, Sybil, can you go and take the oil barrel? And, heck, take the water barrel, too. Although it's very damaged in that fight. Oh, there's another water barrel over there. Might as well take that one, too. I don't know why I'm picking these up, but the barrels, you have at least the... Oh. Okay. So you can be encumbered. Oh, and these are stolen. Okay, well, drop them then. I don't really want stolen items on my person. I find that interesting that some of the items are considered stolen and other items are fine. Oh, I just realized I have this. I'm just looking through to make sure we don't have anything else on our person that's stolen. Doesn't look like it. Although some of the, yeah, okay. So this is the item that he gave me. It gives you +1 to luck. Gives you magic armor. That's about it. I figure I might as well give that to Loesch, though, because Loesch has -1 luck because of the teleportation gloves. So this kind of balances things out. Where do you put it? Is it want to go on the head? No. Go around the neck? It goes around the neck, but I already have something in... Oh, okay. So I guess at this point of the game, you can't actually wear items like that. Alright, well... I think that's pretty much it for that bit of the quest. So let's take a look at the map and see what he put on my map. Entrance to underground. Okay. So we have two possible quests, and both of them claim to give me a way out. One was to do the thing that the skeleton wanted me to do, which would be here at the shrine. I believe he said that there was something that you would activate. And then the other one's over here, and obviously some kind of cave of some sort. So, either way, we have a couple directions to go, and of course I can go into the trap door here. Well... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and I'm going to sell some of the items I have on my person, because it's quite clear that you can be encumbered by holding too many items. Alright. So, first off, prisoner pants aren't really worth anything. And there's no point in hanging on to them. I don't know if I should keep that or not. I actually see the weight, as a matter of fact. And there was that bucket thing. Not worth anything, and it weighs stuff, so I might as well get rid of it. And I don't know if I'm going to ever use this spear. And it's actually worth a decent amount of gold. But the pitchfork I'm definitely not going to use, so sell that. It's not worth very much. Is it me, or did some things change in here? I don't remember that. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and get the gold. And I'm going to switch to Whoosh here. So she does 7 out of 10 of wind or air. Whereas this does 13 of 17, which that's a definite upgrade. And it's a wand, so it should be one-handed, right? So I don't see any reason why not to buy that. Then we've got also a shirt that I could buy that provides armor. A couple helmets. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is buy that wand, because I think that's a definite weapon upgrade. I think most of the rest of the weapons here are not really... Well, that's a definite upgrade over my weapon. Because my weapon does 11 of 15, and this does 19 of 25. I could have swore that she didn't have these items here. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that trade. Because I've got gold, and I don't see a reason why not. So, put that there. And then do that. So it cost me 15, well, 14-ish gold, and I've got plenty. We get a little bit of a weapon upgrade here. Yeah, alright. I mean, I could balance by selling other items, but I really don't know if that's something I should do or not. So we'll just go ahead. And then over here, we're going to do another weapon upgrade. So I guess I'll sell one of the wands. And then we'll buy the upgraded wand for 18. That sounds like a decent deal. So balance that out. And that. Alright. Alright, so let's first go to her and get the other wand in her hand. There we go. And then my character is now going to use the makeshift sword. Alright. Unfortunately, no upgrade for the Red Prince, he's going to have to use that. And then we have, of course, the level up. So let's go ahead and do that. So I've got 2 attribute points to spend. I think with that, I'm going to go Strength and Constitution. Although memory might be useful. It says, add 2 points to gain 1 memory slot. I haven't yet figured out how that works, but I think one of these things requires memory slots to get, I think more abilities like these things need memory slots. But I don't really know. Is that under skill panel? Skill panel. I mean, I don't really have access to any other skills, so I'm not really sure at what point that's something that I'm going to want to start doing. And that's the one thing I'm kind of confused of. And I have memory slots, so I guess it's not really important that I get them now. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the other point in Constitution. Okay, and then for my combat abilities. Alright, so I have Geomancer, all physical armor, restoration, and poison damage that you cause. Okay. So I'm going to up, I think, physical armor to make my guy more tanky. Well, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, otherwise I could do vitality. But I think physical armor is what I'm going to go for. And then civil abilities. I think this is new. I don't know if I've done this yet. So what do we've got? We've got bartering. We've got leadership. Gives you a boost to party members and friends that can see you. Level 2 boost accuracy, dodging, critical chance. Okay, that sounds important. Lucky charm increases the likelihood of finding extra treasure wherever loot is stashed. Persuasion. You score with plus 4 point when persuading characters in a dialogue. Okay. Then we have Lore Master, identifies enemies and allows you to identify items. Okay, I don't want that. Telekinesis determines the range and weight of items you can move telepathically. And then Sneaking determines how well you can sneak without getting caught. And then Thievery is the lockpicking and pickpocketing. Well, out of all of these, I kind of like Leadership and Persuasion, just because this is my main character here. Although Bartering could be good as well. I think Leadership is mostly where actually I only got 1 point, so there we go. And then we'll go on to the next character. So with this character, I would like to up intelligence, and I think I'm just going to... I might give her 1 point of constitution as well, just to make her a little bit more survivable. But for sure, I'm going to give her a point of intelligence. I like how there's no way to reduce an attribute point. So if you made a mistake, you're pretty much stuck with it. And then Wits did what? Critical chance, initiative, magic armor, and your ability to detect traps and find hidden treasures. Okay. Well, as I said, I'm going to give her 1 con point. Go over here. Alright, so she already has magic armor. She has dual wielding. Increases all damage you deal to magic armor. And then increases all healing and magic armor restoration that you cause. And then also, Necromancer heals you every time you deal damage to vitality. And then we have increases all fire damage you deal. Increases movement speed. No, we don't want that. Warfare. Okay, so increases all physical armor restoration and poison damage that you cause. I think it's going to probably be this. Because that makes sense to me. Increases all damage you deal to magic armor. Because she's the main one dealing damage to magic armor. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And then over here with social abilities. So she's got leadership as well. From Human Resolve. We've got Bartering, Lucky Charm, Persuasion, Lore Master, Telekinesis. What does the Lore Master do? Identifies enemies and allows you to identify items. Well, she's my main magic user, so I kind of like the idea of that. Alternatively, we use persuasion, as she's my main talker a lot of the times as well. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give her that point of persuasion. I think that's good for her character. All right, moving on to the next character. With the social skill, I just know I'm going to take thievery. It would be nice if I had 2 skill points because I'd put 1 in sneaking as well. But thievery for sure, because we have some lockpicks that we want to lockpick. So that's for sure something we're going to do. And then over here, it's the huntsman and scoundrel skills, increasing dodging. And then wits. Wits affect your critical chance, initiative, magic, armor, and your ability to detect traps and hidden objects. So I think, again, I'm going to go finesse and wits here with Sybil. And then over here, we have 1 point available. And out of the bunch, we've got Huntsman and Scoundrel. So Scoundrel is increases movement speed and boosts your critical modifier. Huntsman is increases high ground advantage bonuses and decreases low ground penalties. So that is mostly dealing with ranged combat. And then we have Vitality, which is going to give her hit points. And then we have Ranged, which obviously increases damage and accuracy. Then I'm going to go ahead and give her Ranged. Although I do like Huntsman. I like the... No, not the Huntsman. Scoundrel. Because it gives her more crits, and it also increases her movement speed, which is pretty useful for getting distance. So I think I am going to go ahead and take Ranged, though. But I do like that combination. And then finally, we have our other fighter, who I believe I'm going to go ahead with Strength and Constitution. And then over here, he already has a point in Warfare. I think I'm going to give him a point in Vitality, because he's my main tank, and he went down on the last fight, so obviously we don't want that to happen again. And for him, what do we do? Lucky Charm increases your likelihood of finding extra treasure wherever loot is stashed. Well, we don't care about that. Bartering determines your haggle skills. Leadership will give boost to party members and friends that you can see. I mean, honestly, that makes the most sense for him. So we'll go ahead and give him leadership. Okay, well, that's the level up. Whoa, I didn't want to move this. Just wanted to hit the X. There we go. And I did want to check Sybil here. Do you have the lock pick? Yes, you have at least 1. Okay, good. So I think the next game plan here is to try and find that treasure chest that I didn't open before because I didn't have lockpick skill. And if it doesn't open this time, either because their skill's not high enough or what have you, I'm just going to smash it open, I think. Because... Ooh. What are the chances that I'll get the ability to open that? I mean, there's always possible that there's I get a key for it, but at this point, it's kind of a chest out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how likely that is. I know it was somewhere over here. I don't remember if it was off to this side. Yeah, there it is. All right. So we'll go ahead and give this a try. So, Sybil. I'm curious, if she just clicks on it, what happens? Okay, I'll need to unlock it. So open up our inventory. Grab the lockpick. Put it there. Let's see if it happens this time. We did give her lockpicking skill. There we go. Perfect. And it gives me gold and a new wand, which does water damage. So we'll go ahead and take all of those items and then transfer them partly to me. There we go. And then the wand we'll give to Loesch here. And then Loesch, what does your current wand do? 7 to 10 air, 13 to 7. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab this. Because it's a definite upgrade over her old wand. And it also varies up her attack. So she has air and water now. which I think is a little useful. I mean, I don't really know the benefits of that necessarily. Okay. Well, it was good that we checked that out. So I think all of the things I want to do, I'm probably going to go for the trapdoor and figuring out what's down there. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit that into this video because we're kind of getting to the end here. I think everything ended up all right in the end as far as this fight. It was a tough fight, but... Alright, Arena of the One. Well, we can at least loot the area while we're here. Okay. Camera is not being very cooperative right now. And I'm not seeing anything else over here, so just a bunch of empty vases. Or vases, however you want to pronounce that. Alright, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in the video here. It keeps it a little bit short, but from what I heard, this is some kind of combat arena, and if I get stuck into a combat, we're for sure probably going to be in it for quite a while. So in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.